So this is the Ocean Signal MOB1 unit, which is pretty good at fitting in a spin lock. It's actually pretty damn good at fitting in a spin lock. So you have your AIS unit here, you have your lanyard properly attached to the back plate here, along with attached to the eye. What's missing here is this. This is the armed plate. That clicks on there to stop it from accidentally going off while it's wiggling in your life jacket. So you're trying to find the oral inflation valve. Now there's one side for the auto/manual, which is usually going to be where your pull handle is. That's this side inflation. The other side inflation, almost every time on every life jacket, the oil inflation valve is opposite side to that. So if I look at this, my pull handle's here, so I should find the oil inflation valve inflator over here. So let me pop that right open. And you can see I already have an AIS there, but we'll show you that in a minute. There's my oil inflation valve, and that's what I'm looking for. So find that, that's going to be the basis of where you put the AIS. Now the AIS unit, here's your clip. You're going to go ahead and you're going to clip that directly onto the oil inflation valve there. Now get your folds back a little proper, make sure everything's right, and see I'm going to wrap the entire thing right around the bladder. And I'm going to click it into place. Now there, I got it laying down. I want to make sure everything's sitting right, which it is, and then there's my lanyard wrapped around there. So as it inflates, it's going to pull the eye off, pop that plate off, and it's going to go off. It's going to look like something like this. There you go. This is a dead unit, so don't worry about it not blinking. There's your antenna, there's how it would work. So I'm going to pop that off real quick. That's how it went on. Now I'll grab my handy little key that comes with it. At that point, I can rotate my antenna back in through the top here, start rolling it back in. I'm going to hold it with my thumb so it doesn't come back out. I'm going to slide my eye back in, and I'm going to pop my plate back on. Right back to where we started. So there's something missing on this. This is your lanyard. So if it doesn't give me too much of a trouble, I should be able to get it right in here. So right through the side here. Tie my little knot. Just a simple knot. Right through. There's my lanyard. So now you see the armed plate to stop you from accidentally activating inside the life jacket while the eye is wiggling around in there. The clip to go on the oil inflation valve, and then I'll show you what to do with this real quick. So let's go ahead and put it in and close the life jacket. Get that whistle off to the other side. I like to tuck it back there. Go right around. And then back into position. So there it is, it's installed, it's ready to go. But what happens if this falls off the oil inflation valve? In the drink it goes. That's where the backup lanyard comes into play. You bring it down, right out of the way, all behind everything here, and you have an attachment point. Find an attachment point. Sometimes there'll be an attachment point like this, and a pinch you can go up here, and every once in a while you'll get little holes for attachments on the side. So depending on the life jacket, is where you're going to put this, but you want it enough slack for the life jacket to inflate, but get it out of the way and attach at some point. So I like to come over here. Sailboat guys, you got your fancy knots, go ahead, use one of your fancy knots. If not, you can use a bowline, you can use a handful of different knots, just make sure it's secure. At that point, I'm just going to go like this, just to say I did knot it. Now my lanyard is attached, the AIS is in position, everything's sitting nice. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and start zipping the life jacket closed. Right down, flip my panel right up. That flip gives you a nice little handy pocket for that little battery there. Drop your light right on top if you have a pylon light. If not, and you got some sort of other light, it may even be totally out of the way up here. All right, kind of get it all hold in there. Right down. Get it nice and tucked in. And then we're in. Now, you have a correctly attached Ocean Signal unit onto a Spinlock life jacket.